right, we are live with blurriness. Give it a second to register us.
Blurry.
Hey, blurry.
I don't want to be blurry.
Blurry, blurry.
Welcome,
Are we
welcome.
unblurred? Unblur me. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. You want to tell them? You want me to tell them?
Welcome everybody to the show. Let's take this time right now to get this shared out. We'll wait for a few more people to start sliding into the room. Usually people don't start sliding in until a few minutes after the show. So we'll give them that little bit of time. So if you're out there, you're watching us, share it. This is a good time to share it with your friends. Introduce them to the Baron and Cindy.
Also, say hello to us so we know that you're in.
Yes, very important.
Yes.
Very important to let us know that you're here. Otherwise, we think we're talking to ourselves.
Well, no, it does tell me people are here. It just doesn't tell me who's
Who?
here.
Who's here?
Who's here? Let's say hi. We got Miss Smiley next to me.
I can't stop.
You ready? All right. Hi, Missy.
Hello, hello.
We were just talking about you today. Bet your ears were ringing.
Uh-oh. We're talking about you.
Yeah. Hi, Mickey.
We have a fun show today. Very interactive. We'll tell you who's on the show here. Well, you probably already know based on the intro and with her actually sitting here, but we'll introduce her in just a few minutes here. We just want to make sure more and more people are sliding in so we don't have to keep reminding people when they come in late what's going on and who's here. So just keep sharing it out. Talk amongst yourselves, if you will. You can throw questions out at us already.
Of course, it was good stuff, Missy. We would never say anything bad about you guys.
It was bad. It was really
Why
bad.
get alive? See, this
was
is why you
bad,
don't trust the
bad,
man in the
bad,
mask
bad,
over
bad.
here. Does not work that way. Are you learning that?
I'm learning.
Yes. Man in the mask.
Never
Not
trust a
going-
man with a mask. He's hiding something. He's hiding something when he's wearing a mask.
He is too.
Actually, I'm just hiding my stunningly good looks.
Sure.
That's all I'm hiding under here.
Right. Oh, see, Missy's calling it out. She says she's gonna put more penises on your pics.
Oh, for the love of all that is holy, I keep finding these damn penises
I
everywhere.
found
Oh,
another
you
one
don't love
today.
penis pics?
No!
Do you know where I found one?
Where?
In one of the models.
Yeah, I pulled that off today.
No, I pulled one out.
Oh, there was
Two.
another
So
one
there must
then.
have been two.
Okay, so there was two penis, these little penis things. They're 3D penises that Janice brought her for a birthday party a few weeks ago, and they ended up everywhere.
Yes. Oh, and Missy, it's his birthday today, and we're actually going to do another Saturday night get together this Saturday. You guys want to come by?
And you're invited too.
Awesome.
Saturday after we close. So I wanted to throw in really quick, because we've been promoting the shit out of it the last year. We just had our show, the Screencraft Bazaar, this past weekend. What was it, last Saturday?
The 12th,
The 12th?
which Tina was also a vendor
Yes.
there.
Yes, that was fun.
We had the show. Everything went really smoothly, except for Mother Nature.
Yes.
Freaking rained, then it stopped, then it rained, then it stopped. Rained one last time just to piss everybody off, and then it got really windy.
Windy. Yes.
So, we had a great show. It was a fun show. The rain was not our friend. The wind was our absolute enemy, because we actually had to shut it down like an hour, a little less than an hour early. I just told everybody, got on the PA, you got to save your stuff, vendor-wise. Start packing up, 'cause that wind, everybody was holding on to their canopies, so...
And we were on cement, so it wasn't like if you could tie them into the ground. If you had the bricks or the weights, you were...
Yeah, some people did, but even that, when you have that,
Oh,
stuff's...
Missy says she's seen you at the prom.
Hi,
But you were
Missy.
busy.
I was very busy. That was pretty cool. That was really cool. You saw the line.
So since we're talking about you, all right, we're going to officially announce who's in the studio today. We have Tina, Miss Queen of the Ribbons.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And someone wants to know why the choice of a yellow hat.
Ah.
Well, you know I'm a color girl, so
No.
yellow is positive and uplifting and sunshiny, and even when you're not feeling it, you like have to. So I needed the yellow today.
Needed the yellow.
And it makes people smile.
It does.
You know, when
Yes.
you see yellow.
Yes. When
I don't know,
meet
it's
a
kind
yellow
of making
ribbon,
me angry. I'm getting very angry with the yellow hat.
Yeah, we'll get there. Hi, Alexi.
No, it's not making me angry. It's a very pretty hat.
Thank you.
I like when people are at work and they like sneak in.
Oh yeah, that's
Like-
the best.
Hey, I'm here on break.
We
It's
love
really
that.
scurry.
We love
Pop
that.
in.
Well, it does make the set extra bright and colorful.
It
With the
does.
hat and bright dress. Because we're all like black and gloomy, and you're like all bright and.
Red.
We don't get that very often.
I know, and when I walked into the event, I go, I'm going to bring all my ribbons in here, and everyone's in dark, clothes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I hope I'm okay. And it was
Who's the
awesome.
bright and fluffy girl?
With all her ribbons.
Hi, Amber and Dwayne.
Hello, hello, hello. So give us a synopsis of what. I mean, you're essentially tarot, but you're not tarot. Tell us what makes your stuff special and what
Unique.
It-
Yeah.
It's very unique.
So there are ribbon readers in the world. I've researched a lot. I've found two others that don't do it quite like I do. They do it more like the tarot, where you pick your ribbon and then we read it.
Okay.
Which I can do as well, but I haven't done it because they come with you. The energy
Yeah.
comes with you, and if you ask, say you ask about love, I get an orb and then strands of light pop out. Depending on the color, I'm able to interpret, decipher, get feelings, get visions. Deceased loved ones come this way. It's really cool when I just start, spewing the colors and what it feels like, and you see the people and their tears start to
Yeah.
well up, and they're like, oh my gosh, and they don't need to tell me who it is. Like, it's
Right, right.
Right.
I just keep going with it, and it's creepily accurate. It took me a long time to share because it's different, and
Right.
you know how people look at different.
Oh, yeah.
So,
They look at different and they're like, oh.
I'm running,
ooh,
I'm running the
ooh.
other way.
I've been called Satan, demon,
Oh,
like
yeah.
all kinds
So
of stuff,
have
and now it's like they're your weird alien witch, and I'm like, bring it on. What else you got?
Yeah.
Gypsy,
Right.
like
Right.
So how long have you been doing this?
about 10 years professionally.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Now, is this something, this gift, is this something you've always had as a kid, or did you develop it, or how's that come about?
It's a little of both. I had it and I shut it down.
Okay.
I think that it scared me, and I never heard anyone talk about seeing colors.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay, you better put that in a box because I don't think your family is ready for it. Even as a young kid, I knew, like,
Yeah.
all right, you don't pull that card yet. So I shut it down. And after high school, the colors came back.
Okay.
I started I see 13 main colors,
Okay.
and then I just decipher them with you. Now, what I found is that your personality tends to stay the same colors. They haven't changed on me. I've had one lady where I seen her from a maroon and she like merged to a red, and she went through a transformation. So she went through this unveiling of letting herself out. Well, that's what red does.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Exactly. Well, Missy says that she definitely needs a reading soon. She says she keeps having the same image that's bothering her and needs to know if it's true or just trauma.
trauma's a bitch.
Yeah.
Trauma's a bitch, and a lot of times that's where we're operating out of. So we tend to create scenarios that scare the living daylights out of us.
So with that, when like earlier when I made you go by, can you read people like
Yes, yeah.
even through
Yes.
like this?
Yes.
How
Yep.
does that work?
I feel your energy. I feel the colors with you, and I tap right into them. And when they're online and you're asking, it's like you're giving me permission. So I just tap in. I'll start to feel things like maybe going on in their bodies, if they have back issues, or if their tooth is hurting, really weird stuff. One guy, I was like, I don't know what's going on, and I kept going like this, and he booked a reading right after because he was brushing his teeth as he was watching it, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what this means. Like, I just kept doing like this, and he's like, and he did his hand because he was, you know, trying not to make a mess. I just remember going,
It's hilarious.
weird. I type out a lot of my readings for people because then there's no interference. There's no one asking me questions or going, oh, that's my dad, can I ask a question? And I literally close my eyes and type it out and just let the weirdness come. It took me a long time to share it because I'm reading it. You guys, it's nonsense to me. It's nonsense. It doesn't make any sense other than...
But then it starts making sense to them.
It does, automatically. At the prom, I read 9 people. That was a record for me in an hour and a half time.
Oh, God.
And so that's a lot of ribbons. That's a lot of energy I'm tapping into. And a lot of them were just sitting there like, what the heck? My favorite is the men in the background going. And by the time we're done with the reading, it's only 10 or 15 minutes, they have uncrossed their legs, they have uncrossed their, and they're just like looking at me with the most puzzlement. It's just puzzlement. Like, who is this lady?
How did you know that?
How did she know that about me?
Now, the only thing, you know, that I feel, you know, everybody, you know, a lot of people that is in our community, you know, with the museum and everything, you know, they go through the museum, they're sensitives, they're mediums, things like that. The only thing, I always tell people, I'm not a sensitive, I'm not a medium, to an extent.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm very sensitive about is when my alcohol glass starts getting too low, I get really sensitive about it. That's the only sensitivities that I have.
Is this where you really had to go?
Hey. What would you expect anything less from me?
Making a mess over here.
So you guys, as always, shoot in your questions. If you got a question for Tina, fire it in at her. It's very unique. That's why we brought her into our shop, our oddities and curiosities and metaphysical shop, to have
something
different.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of tarot readers out there.
I do too.
You know, there's a lot of them out there. Some do a good job, some not so much. We pride ourselves on having good ones. You know, we got a couple really good tarot readers, and then with what you do was like so cool. We're like, yeah, we got to get her in here.
And we bartered the other day, and so that was really cool.
To find out what they did.
It was interesting, and I think both of us were like, "Oh, that was impressive."
Yeah. And I think that's
Did
important.
I miss something?
Yeah, it was when she was here with Stefanos. They worked with each other as a reading, which I think is really important when you've got essentially 2 readers in the same business in the same area to understand what they're doing. And, you know, to be able to talk intelligently about each other.
Exactly.
So that was good.
Mickey said that you must have sent a message from their dad who passed 4 years ago. So this must be one of your clients.
Yep. I met Mickey at a event in St. Clair Shores. So I did a mini reading. So I told him the colors I saw with him, his characteristics, how he came across. And so then he booked a full reading. And then I just typed it. Just typed it out, let it go, sent it, didn't even think anything of it. I always tell my clients, like, if you have any questions, I'm here to collaborate.
Right.
It is so rare I get a question. And I'm just like, okay, I guess it was good. And then a little bit later, I'll get a review or I'll get a message from them saying, okay, I had to process that. That was on point, yes.
Yeah.
And Missy, to answer your question, she is in our shops on Thursday and Sunday.
I'm working on
working on Sunday.
Yes, it'll be sporadic because of the events, but I'll post ahead of time.
Yes, and she wants to know how much.
It ranges. I like to give everyone an arrangement because I can go mini, I can go mid-grade, and then I can go full-on. Full-on, it's like an hour or better. Sometimes they last 2. So those are 180. The mid ones are about 100, and then the mini is 50. Same with typing or in your face, zooming it, or here. Typing it, you'll get a little bit more information, but everyone likes the personal. Everyone
Yeah.
likes the.
Yeah, I would think so.
Well, I want to ask a question, you know.
Yeah.
So then, this would be ideal.
Bruno, you're slacking over there.
I don't have any moderation powers.
Oh, we didn't give you moderation powers?
No.
How do we do that?
And Mickey says that we need to get back with you on clarification on career.
I love it. I love it.
So were we getting a spammer in there?
They
So-
they follow me like flies.
If you're
Right, what is
if
wrong
you're
with you?
spamming, you know, it's you're just making an ass out of yourself. Nobody's gonna like you. People are going to hate you. Nobody's following what you're saying. And you get into the wrong crowd, it's probably not gonna be a good idea. Quit messing with people's shit.
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand the spammers and idiots like that. So I think she's working on getting you the powers.
I don't even know how. No.
No.
I don't know if I can. But
Okay.
yeah, just keep talking. I'll just keep working.
She's messing with something. You know, every now and then you get those people that pop on your shows and stuff. It's like, why?
Yeah.
You have nothing better in your life than to get in and start messing with people.
My profile's been copied on TikTok like I don't even want to know how many times at this
Yeah.
point. There's only one Tina Queen of Ribbons, but on TikTok there's a 1, a 2, a 3, a
Oh,
0.
jeez.
And people, my clients, thank you. You guys are so loyal and amazing. They always let me know. They're like, this isn't you, because I'm not
Yeah.
going to message you and say I have a message for you.
Right.
I'm in the business because it's a business as well as helping people.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to book at my website or come in here and see me in person. you
Yes.
know?
Right. Okay, well, I'm not figuring it out. So we'll have to figure that out at another time. I am yelling at you, Bruno. It's your job to figure out how to make this work.
It's your job, but your hands are tied.
That's right. But he tied him himself. I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
You gotta figure out how to get yourself on as a moderator. I don't know.
Mr. Tech Guy over there.
So we got our tech guy here, but we didn't give him moderation powers. Oh,
Yeah,
I guess we
Sean-
forgot
Sean
that.
David, we do have a moderator. I'm on like Streamlabs, and I don't know how to let him do it from where he's at. But we do know. I do see it. Let's see. Missy says, "Awesome. I have one question, and I just need a yes or no. Super simple."
I don't even know what the thing is, but
Well, it's not in there, so Missy, I guess, ask your question.
Ask the question.
Right. And then Missy's, I got a lot of rage. Give me some names. Well, you can see the name. You can
Well,
figure it out.
the thing too is, you know, we are a voodoo shop first and foremost. We are both voodoo practitioners, and I don't deal ever in black magic, arts, things of that nature. Do I know how to do it? Yes. Will I use it? Yes. So don't push your freaking buttons if you're on our show doing stupid shit.
Right, because you're messing with the wrong
Right.
people.
act right, please.
That's right. Or bad juju can befall upon you.
Exactly. She'll
Love
just
you
smile at you. And we'll take revenge. But yeah, no, that's too fun. Too fun. But yeah, y'all take your rage out however you want.
So if you want to do a little sampling of what it would look like if you're, you know, you could do it with
Oh,
Cindy if
no,
you want.
Missy came in.
Oh, okay.
I keep seeing a baby fetus over and over, and it's causing me a lot of anxiety, pain, and stress.
Did you have a miscarriage?
That's at you, Missy. My fam there will know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I mean, with a fetus, it's obviously about the baby, like the desire for a baby, the
So no miscarriage.
no miscarriage. Are you trying? Is that something you're wanting
Probably.
or fearful won't happen?
Probably not.
Probably not. So.
She is the one that lost her dog.
Okay.
I feel like I'm worried.
That absolutely could be. She was saying it earlier. Trauma
Yeah.
that we're holding on to and we're creating because it keeps it active.
She has a lot of trauma she's dealing with.
It keeps it active, and we don't want to let go of it. So this is a perfect example with the colors we have in our collective right now, which is black energy. And I know everyone's like, black, oh my gosh, you know, black's really good. It's a catalyst. It's a catalyst for change, for things that are not working, and it releases. So when we are holding on to
Ooh,
trauma,
we're getting the ribbons.
Ribbons.
yep.
Ribbons are coming out.
When we hold on to it, it's like this is our energy, and we just put it in this crazy big ball, you know, and we're doing this. We're gripping it really tight, especially when it's a connection like that.
Right.
You know, we are mama bears. I don't know. I think I've only met one woman where I was like, I think her mama bear gene is missing. You know, I mean,
So this would be a good one because of, you know, her daughter not being here. Did you guys not, like, I don't want to get too personal, get an autopsy done or anything? But she's wondering if maybe your daughter was pregnant when it happened. I know, it just gave me
I got
chills.
goosebumps. That to me is confirmation that you're on the right track. That's confirmation.
Interesting.
Yeah, because, you know, she's the mom. I pretty much figured you weren't planning on having any more children.
But that's a connection that we hold on to. You know, as soon as we hear about it, you
Right.
know, we connect. Our ribbons go right into that little baby energy, and it's like, I'm your nana now. You know,
Right.
I'm your mom. I'm your even though they're not developed yet. Like
Right.
it's most women have a feeling that they're pregnant before they, you know, are
Yeah.
aware
Oh,
of
it's
it.
very true. Very
Like
true.
they know. It's like, oh well, that baby's just been swimming up there waiting for
Right.
waiting to pop in. And like with black, we hold on to stuff. We don't want to let go of it. We feel like releasing, especially with grief, with a loss like this.
Yes.
As a lot of us, we hold it because the pain feels better. We're afraid if we release it, then we release them in a sense, and that's not what we're doing by any means. So with black, and this is in our collective, and a lot of us are feeling this right now. We're holding on to things and we're clenching things that really aren't good for us, and we're needing to let go. And when we do that, our ribbon, our energy, our mindsets, they get to open up. And they get to like free, you know, and right, go out into the urethras. Like, am I going to go here? Am I going to go here? Otherwise, we're just holding it and we're festering it, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and it's just doing that. And it ends up giving us. I know this sounds absolutely crazy, but it ends up giving us things like headaches, stress, disease, back pain, gut issues. Like, it's wild how it can affect our bodies.
Well, you know, a lot, like I've always said, I am more on that, the mind is extremely powerful.
Yep.
So, you know, the more you keep the thoughts, the more you hurt yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
you really do have to figure out how to work through those.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So she did have an autopsy, okay. But she says I still just keep seeing images of a baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they might not have even, during an autopsy, there's not necessarily that's something they're looking for.
No.
So she very
No.
well could have been,
So
very
she
early
wasn't
stages.
far along. Yeah.
It's just not something that showed up,
Yeah.
nor were they looking for it. You know, they're looking for cause of death.
Right. Which that wouldn't.
Which they already knew what that was, but they're still going to go through the processes medically of cause of death. And then there's more than just the obvious. There's other things that go with that in an autopsy report.
Yes.
Obviously, I've worked in the field of autopsies. I used to do that years ago as an assistant. So there is a process to that.
So since we're on kind of like that subject, let's out this. These
Yeah, I
people we
kinda
met
wanted to.
today. I want to get this out because I really feel it's important. I don't agree with the way that things are being handled, but
The court systems are out of control with judges, attorneys, different laws that protect people. Everybody right now, everybody, especially in schools, bullying. It's a real thing. It's a problem. It's an issue.
the only thing with this situation is it was someone trying to help someone that was being
Being bullied.
and he is now in a coma fighting for his life because friends of his or the people he was trying to get stuff for the other kid drug him down the street
With the
their
car.
So
So this, I can't read it. I don't have my glasses on. They stopped in our shop today. These weren't the parents of. These were just supporters of the family.
Yes.
That they're trying, because going back, what the problem is, this young man is in the hospital, critical care, in a coma, may or may not make it. The attorney flat out told the family, well, if he dies, yes, then we can go after them as adults. But because he did not die, we will only slap them on the wrist,
Because his
put
life
them in
is over
counseling.
anyway.
yeah,
you know.
and he's 17 and a half. The kids that did it were 17 and a half and 16.
So they will not charge them as adults. They're getting a slap on the wrist and counseling because, therapy. So they're
You
trying
took someone's
to
life.
Well,
Yeah.
he's hanging on.
hanging on by a thread. But this is the
Oh, thank you, Bruno.
organization, the people. You can find out the whole story.
I don't know if you can read that or
We're not, really, we just found out about it today. There's a full story on it if you go to their socials.
Bruno
Hopefully you can
posted
see
it.
that. Okay.
not. In the
Okay,
comments.
cool.
So,
So,
Not meshing well with your black hand, but
no.
yeah.
It says, "My good is still better than your best will ever be."
Yeah.
That, oh,
And they are
That poor
trying,
baby.
so now what the parents and the community is trying to do is make it Collins Law where kids of that age that should know right from wrong
They know right from
are
wrong.
tried as adults.
Like they made a perfect analogy. A 17-year-old kid driving down the road, if he holds his phone out the window, he's not going to drop it because he knows it's going to shatter it and break it. Okay, so you know then with a phone that's going to break it and destroy your phone. So why would you lock in another child, teenager, lock him in and drag him down the road and left for dead? They left
Yeah.
him for dead.
Yeah, a neighbor found him 10 minutes later.
So
Hi, Scurvy.
his mother.
So no, they don't. That's very frustrating. And no, those are not just children that don't know what they're doing. They know exactly what they were doing.
Yes.
Don't let that fool you.
And,
They know
and
exactly.
like this couple said, they started school, they're going to soccer practice,
Yep.
they're doing all this stuff. And
They're
the
actually
kid that
mocking,
Oh,
mocking
okay.
this whole thing.
Look what I got away with.
Yes.
Yeah.
So okay,
yeah.
we don't want to bring the show way down.
I
big.
just wanted to bring it to everybody's attention.
Yes, we did. We told them that we wanted to bring that up and help support and make awareness.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make awareness.
Absolutely.
So on a more positive note,
Yes.
um,
What kind of ribbon you get from this?
yeah,
man?
what?
Oh, I get 3 for you. Isn't it your birthday?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, so guess who's getting a reading?
Oh,
Okay, this should be interesting.
All right, here we go.
I think we're gonna
Everybody
we're gonna get a lot of swamp gas here. So I mean, this is a good demonstration of how it works.
Hi, Jakey.
And they can kind of see because I'm still kind of confused on how it works, but I'm a very confused
Ooh,
person.
you got some random colors.
Yep, so you have 3. You have navy blue, and then you have the regular, shade of blue,
Okay.
and then gray.
Great.
So-
Yeah. Yeah.
Navy blue is what we see when we meet you. We all come in layers. We kind of,
Okay.
recycle. The more you get around people and know them, you start to show off the insides. Now, navy blue he's strong, he's stoic, he's skeptical. He usually does one of these when getting to know people, just like,
Yeah. It's very much me.
are you who you say you are?
Yes.
A micromanager. You guys get stuff done.
Ruh-roh.
You get stuff done. You do overthink. You have a Superman mentality that you put all the bricks up on your shoulder and you're like, I got it, but you're over there going, holy shit, like my back is breaking.
So
But you take on responsibility for everyone in your circle. You really do. You have that Papa Bear love for them, but it takes you a minute to let them in. Once you truly do let them in, you love them for life. Like it's hard to let go.
Yeah.
The only way you kicking someone out is if it's detrimental to your health or theirs, and it's a very toxic thing, and it's like,
Yes.
okay, we have
And
to
I've
walk
had
away.
to do that.
Yeah, it's hard.
I've had to do
It's
that.
very hard
Yes,
for
it is.
navy blue to do that.
It's very hard, and you second guess it all the time, but you have to do it sometimes.
Yep. You guys are very protective. I call you the Papa Bears. Like you are very protective. You take stock of everything. You guys see how you. I'm like, you see how you match.
No. I mean, we do.
Yeah.
I mean, Mama Bear, Papa Bear, yeah.
Yep. You have that mentality. You have your, you have strong gut instincts. Like your BS meters are by far just naturally better than the most of us.
Right.
Hi, Jekyll, hi, Star.
And you don't question it, but you don't either want to like explain or talk about it either.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
just, it is what it is. I'm
It
making
is,
this
yep.
move. And then you have this blue. Now these two, you kind of guard. You don't show. You show a bit of him because he's the entrepreneur. He's the businessman. He's the leader. He's the one that's like, hey, bud, move
Yeah.
it. You're not doing the right thing. You're in the wrong. So it sucks that he's really good at those kind of situations because when he's in them, he's like, God, why me?
Yeah. That's spot on.
Why me?
Spot
But you're naturally good at it.
Right.
Some of us are natural smilers. Gray is the closet romantic. Like he serves his lover. Like you'll paint her toenails. You'll do her hair.
Well, you did do my hair.
You know,
He just does it really too.
I used to do goofy things like that and stuff like that, but yeah.
When he was trying to woo me.
They what they're
Yeah.
funny about, what I call them the closet romantics, because they are private of it.
Yeah.
Like they want to keep that on the down low because they come off as very tough, right?
Yeah.
So they don't want you to
Even
know
with
they're
me?
feeding her grapes in the background, huh?
I said, even with me, he's
Yeah.
still in the closet.
Oh
We
yeah, I'm
are-
still in the closet.
You need that red to pull out somewhere.
Yeah, I don't see any shades of red over
No,
there.
no,
No.
passion in her.
You know what I'm passionate about? I'll tell you that
No,
right
we're not
now.
going back to a
I'm
glass.
very serious about
No.
this. I'm very passionate about when that empty glass has become full. Now I'm very passionate. Okay, sorry.
Okay,
You-
yeah.
With Gray, it's hard for you to sit still. You sit still, but you're
Yes.
going.
Yes.
There's a bazillion things happening.
Yes.
So you guys overthink a lot. You
Yes.
really do. It's hard for you to just turn it off and zen out.
Yeah.
You too.
Yeah, we're both the same way there.
Yeah, we are definitely the same there.
Yep.
Scurvy says confirmed Baron is in the closet. Got it.
No. See, Scurvy, you're starting
Make him
shit.
come out. Make him
You're
come
starting
out.
shit.
We want to see the romance.
Not that kind of
classic
romance.
closet case. Make it a joke about something manly.
Yeah.
Hi, Just Broody.
Hello.
You're missing this whole shenanigans here with Tina reading his ribbon for his birthday.
And so far, she's very accurate.
Yes.
Extremely accurate.
And Lexi, we will have Bruno post where your website.
Yes,
Where
yeah.
they would book something with you.
Yep.
So if you want to go ahead and shout that out, he'll post it.
TinaQueenofRibbons.com.
Easy.
And
I kept it all very universal.
if you come into the
You
shop
know?
impromptu on Thursdays,
Yes.
She's here on Thursdays.
And it's wild with these ribbons. The possibility with the readings are absolutely endless because we will talk about work and then ribbons come out. And I mean, there could be one, there could be 13. And if there's 13, we're going to be there a while.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. But you said in most cases people have about how much?
Average 2 to 3.
Okay.
So you have 3.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
So-
So here's something that I didn't pay you for.
I will even pay you in strawberry jam.
He has a lot with his mother.
She's going there.
I'm going there. Can you feel anything?
Well, when you say mother, I see 2 colors. So you tell me. Maroon and purple. So she's strong. She's balls to the walls. She's a hard worker. She's very stubborn. In her, I don't want to say masculine energy,
Right.
but alpha.
And
They're,
well, I'll stop you there. Was.
huh?
Was.
Okay.
Yes. She's no longer with us. But she was very strong. She was, a single mother, bunch of us kids,
Of 5.
dirt poor.
Oh gosh.
Working in restaurants, bowling alleys, bars. I mean, she did what she had to do.
Yeah.
So what you were saying, very strong, very stubborn. She definitely was stubborn. So a lot of things.
And thank you, Just Prudy and Jacko. I know I'm running late there because of Allie, Casper. I know you. Just met you today.
Yes, we just did a shout out on this. So if you go back and rewatch the show, you'll see the anger that came through the show, which we never have anger, but yeah.
Right, the closet anger.
One of the most interesting things, and why she may have brought that up,
That's why I didn't go in deep.
one of my biggest things that I went through after she passed away, several years after. She passed away when I was 17.
Okay.
But I had this experience. It's actually posted on one of our pages or something I posted it on. An experience I had where it was essentially a dream, but I started following her into a space that I shouldn't have been following her. She's screaming at me to go back, go back. I stopped breathing. To the point I was trying to go to her. She's like, no. It's a long story. It's
Like
online.
sleep paralysis type thing?
Yeah, pretty much. But I woke up when she finally screamed at me to stay back. I was trying to follow her into another room of a house that we lived in at the time. And I kept wanting to follow her. She wouldn't let me. But I woke up gasping for breath, sweating. I mean, it stayed with me to this day. And
Yeah.
That was probably 20-some years ago that happened. I
Yeah.
think. 15, 20 years?
No,
20
it's been
years?
over 20 years.
Yeah, so that was what really got me into paranormal investigations. So I'm not as sensitive. I'm not, even though I'm sensitive about my drinks, I'm not as sensitive. I'm not a clairvoyant. I'm not, I'm a skeptic. But there's things that I believe. I do believe in all of it. I believe in aliens.
As he points at the guy.
Yes, I believe in aliens.
There's one.
But I do believe in it. I just have to have certain evidence and proof and things like that.
So that's where I was going. And you feel it.
100%. Yeah, you rent to mother, and those are the colors I see. Purple is very regal too, so they come across as like know-it-all.
Right.
Right. And I told you this
If
too.
you didn't have that color?
And well, I mean, gray tends to have that attitude because they're the businessman, they're the entrepreneur. If you are not owning your own business, you are in a position of authority, or you are in stagnation and get to like, this is depressed state. Like,
To a T.
it's your natural tune,
Right.
you gotta follow.
Right.
And then you have this beautiful inside, so you hide him a little bit. You said you're not sensitive, but I beg to differ.
I mean, I do have a sensitive side.
Yes, Blue he's the gentle soul. He is the soft heart to where very compassionate and empathetic towards others.
Mm-hmm.
So I call him the boy next door.
Right.
I'm like, you know, the boy next door, he'll give you the shirt off his back. Like,
Right.
everyone knows Jim down the street, you can ask him for help, you know?
Right,
Like,
Right.
you hold that energy, so blue is their healing, and which means they're prone to people that need healing. So we're like, I have that opposite color where we're drawing them in, and we're like, gosh, I can't fix everyone. Why does everyone need this advice, this insight, this? And they're coming to me. I'm not Gandhi. I'm not this. I'm what the heck?
Right.
It's like it's your natural thing. People will come to the store and they'll just start talking to you at the checkout line. Next thing you know, you got their whole life story, and you're like,
That's
yeah, I know
me.
what happened to Aunt Bertha last week. Like,
Yeah.
they feel these colors and it feels safe. It feels
Yeah.
healing. And for someone that is on the opposite side of the spectrum, they're like, oh gosh, that feels nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk with this guy. You know, I'm gonna sit next to these people. They got good juju.
Well, once people start to get to know me, you know, they do have that thing where they want to, you know, talk to me and all that stuff, which I'm fine with. I like to talk to people. I am a jabber jaw, especially in the museum or talking about like-minded things. Or,
Yes, because our half-hour museum tours end up 45 minutes.
yeah. Yeah, if you ever come here for a museum tour and I'm the tour guide, it's supposed to be a half hour. You might want to time your rest of your day schedule for about 15 minutes later than that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better with not talking so much. but-
Right.
I have that problem in readings too, so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm working on that as
Yeah.
well.
And our tarot reader, Stefanos, he's the same way. You know, somebody will book, I don't know what his things are, you know, as far as his times, but say he does like a 15-minute or a 20-minute one. An hour later, he's still going. So,
All right, sorry guys. I'm gonna apologize for some reason. My yeah, all my comments stopped coming.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna, you guys continue to talk. I'm just gonna go back through. I may interrupt.
all things people are asking and stuff.
The last one I got was from Callie that next time we'll definitely be taking the tour.
Yes.
That's the most recent one.
That's,
Okay.
okay, then I'm back up on.
Yeah, you'll definitely want to see that. It's a cool museum. It's lots of fun. People love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Missy says, very good juju. These angels love them with all that's left of my heart. Aww. Right?
What else you got?
Happy birthday. And I think the Callie also said happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am
Getting old.
25 years old today. 25.
Yeah.
25.
Quiet from the cracker factory back there.
Half cracker factory.
He went there.
You did too. You did too.
That's not the direction I was going, but you know, hey.
Peanut gallery.
Oh, that's what it is, the peanut gallery.
Not the cracker factory.
Oh. Okay, so
You're showing how old you are.
I don't even know if there's ever been a cracker factory. Yeah.
Hey, relax!
The peanut gallery, you're right. Yeah, I totally
Right.
dropped the ball on that one.
Scooby says happy birthday.
Thank you.
Mickey
25
said 25
again.
25 again.
Yeah, like multiple times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, too funny. See?
It's kind of funny, but you know, it's not that funny.
No, it isn't. It's always, I still.
So he's
Is
older.
that in his colors
Yes.
too? Yeah, he's so weird. That he's always the butt of jokes because he gets slammed all the time.
You're the roasted all the time.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we're gonna roast somebody.
Well, they always
It's
take-
It's so easy.
They take Cindy's side all the time, and it pisses me off.
And that's why they do it. They're
Right.
getting a rise out of you.
Yeah.
They know how to pull your strings.
Well, I do want to throw in here a couple of things.
Janice says happy 103rd Ashton.
How them corn dogs coming? Are we doing corn dogs Saturday, Janice? That was one. Oh my God, these are the coolest friends. We just love these guys, Janice and Eric.
We love all our friends.
I know, but I made just this random post, I don't know, last week, whenever it was, because I've been wanting to try this particular whiskey. And
And chili corn dogs.
chili corn dogs, where the corn dog is split It's got chili, mustard, onions.
I just heard about this before I
Oh.
got here. I was
Oh my
like,
God.
that sounds fun. Is that a TikTok trend? My mom goes, I think so.
Yeah, so I was like, I want that. This Von Payne whiskey, and we stopped at their house the other day. I don't remember why we stopped over. Oh, we're dropping something off for them to work on. They do all of our signs and T-shirts, but they
That was
surprised
what I was
me.
talking about earlier. They're local.
Oh, okay.
They surprised me with an early birthday gift of a bottle of Von Payne whiskey, which just the bottle alone is sweet.
Right.
But we tried it. It's a black whiskey. It's just, which is actually a deep red. And they got me an alien. They got me an alien and a crystal skull. But she said something about she was going to do corn dogs for the party.
Yeah.
So
Janice,
yes.
we're probably looking anywhere from 20 to 24 people.
I don't think we'll have that many.
Well, that's about what says company. But that, yeah. Now if everybody shows up, is another.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we'd have that many. People don't like me as much as her, so I don't think we'd have as many as that went to hers.
You're such a liar.
You know, people tolerate me. They don't actually like me. So, but just make sure you bring enough for me. You know,
That's important.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many.
I don't either.
mean,
but
I did-
it keeps growing.
That's
so.
fun, though.
Yeah. I didn't invite a lot of people because I felt weird about it. Come to my birthday party, so it's like,
Why I did.
yeah.
Actually, I made sure that we had our event on my birthday.
Yeah.
Because then everybody was already
They're already here.
So they couldn't tell me no, they weren't coming.
You're like, you're already going to be here.
Right.
Hello, now you must celebrate
Now
me.
you have to stay.
So, going back to what I was trying to get at, actually. Uh-oh.
Do you need more penis straw?
No, I don't. I think we're good. We're good there.
And Casper, I'm going to use your last name so that it's a little easier for him to know who I'm talking about.
Well, we just like the name Casper. Casper
You
the
do,
Friendly
you
Ghost.
know. It says, Troy says he'll bring a bottle of monkey shoulder if you supply the corn dogs.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, okay. It's after 6 on Saturday.
Yeah.
After we close.
Yep.
Because we're actually going to have the party here.
Yes.
So,
Yes. So October 7th, we are going to be at Leslie's Scarecrow Days out in Leslie, Michigan. Scarecrow Days. It's October 7th. It's going to be a cool venue, downtown Leslie, vendors, zombie walk, costume contest, all
That's
sorts of
fun.
stuff. You're there, aren't you? Or no?
I know I have a wedding that day,
Okay.
and so I've looked at it and I'm like, maybe I can do both.
you're like, how can I squeeze this in?
Right, because that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun.
October 28th, right here in Rio Town. It's not our event, but we're adding to this event.
We're co-hosting.
Co-hosting the event with the Rio Town Association here. So it's a Rio Town wide event. It's called Nightmare Off Elm Street, because Elm Street is literally right up here. So it's Nightmare Off Elm Street. Again, vendors, music, lots of things going on. We'll have a bunch of stuff going on in here. Trunk or treat. They've got what's that dance thing that thing they do right out of mob flash mob dance thing with Thriller. So lots of cool stuff going on. October 28th, right down here. Be throughout the day and then into the evening.
Oh, yeah, we're here until 10 o'clock.
10? Yeah, 9, 10 o'clock, something like that. What else was coming up? We've got the Masquerade Ball.
Yep, October 21st.
October
So,
21st, our Masquerade Ball right here in our building. It's not a vendor event, it's literally a
Ball.
party. It's a ball. An adult costume contest, or adult costume party. So come dressed up in your
Well, we
favorite
will have a
Halloween.
contest as well. So,
Those, I just wanted to get those out in case we forgot. So those are things
is
popping
there
up.
but there's so much. This is such our busy season.
It is. I mean, we have Hearst Fest, but we're not going there. We're just going there as ourselves. We're just going there this year to enjoy an
Here we
event.
go again.
Because you're
That's
used to
us.
working them.
Yeah,
Lord, do
so-
I know about that.
We love Hearst Fest out in Fowlerville. It's like September 6th or something along that line.
16.
16th. Okay.
For the Hearst Fest, right?
Yeah, Hearst Fest out in Fowler Grove. We'll be there, but we're just going as ourselves. We're just going there to have fun. What's going on now?
I don't know. I had to, again, refresh because I
Oh.
felt like I was missing something.
No.
Okay.
Okay, where's the penis struggles?
No more penis straws.
I asked to add balls to the corn dogs.
Huh?
I asked to add balls to the corn
No,
dogs.
we don't need balls on the corn dogs.
Is
No.
this a penis party?
No, it's the booby. Oh, the theme of this party is boobies. Boobies. Bring all the boobies you want.
If you love the Barons, send a stripper.
Yes. If you really love the Baron,
That would be interesting. That's what I'm saying.
and we don't want
Lexi.
Bruno in costume as the stripper. That is a big no.
That's that closet peeking out that you thought of me as a stripper.
No.
Janice says boobs are ball shaped.
Penises.
No, not that. No.
Yes,
And
Missy.
Missy's penises.
I vote for the penis party.
We're all horrible people. Horrible people. Absolutely horrible people. Where are my supporters on here? Where's Eric? Why
You're
isn't
competing
Eric
with
on
this.
here? Yeah. Eric is normally on my side, or he just he's quiet. He doesn't add to it.
He's like, I'm not getting
Yeah,
there.
I'm not going to add to it, but I'm not going to not, you know, put, you know,
Penis
push-
lollipops and straws again.
No,
Yes.
just horrible.
If you hold them down by the stick, they can be old, saggy boobs. And that's from a guy, by the way. So you're still
He's trying to flip
outnumbered.
it into the positive for
Yeah. None of y'all are helping.
Eric's at work.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
Johnny Johnson party.
Johnny Johnson. Well, at least we don't have to deal with William from Twisted Critters this weekend. 'Cause
Oh, yeah,
he's out
he's
at
out at
CreepyCon.
CreepyCon.
He is like the biggest protagonist of all. He just like piles on. With
I think
the-
that's where more than half of mine came.
Yeah, yeah. So William
I have
is
all
at
of it.
CreepyCon. That's a good place for William to be.
He's probably still driving.
No, he's probably he's probably driving or setting up because they start tomorrow. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday down in Tennessee.
Because they 5 hours ago just past Kentucky.
Oh, they're right there then. They're close to it then.
Oh, where's it at?
Uh,
I thought it was in Texas.
no,
No?
it's in like Tennessee or Kentucky.
Oh.
I want to say Tennessee, but it could be Kentucky. I think it's Kentucky actually.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're probably
I don't know
they're
where
probably
it's at.
there by now.
So Lexi, what business are you with? 'Cause she says she's gonna be at the October 7th. Is it Scarecrow Days?
Yeah, Scarecrow Days out in Leslie.
So yeah.
Might be her photography stuff. Maybe. I don't know. I'm sure she will say.
I'm really bad with names.
So you'll see the face and be like, okay,
Oh,
got it. And then
yeah.
Oh,
like,
there we
it's
go.
like,
See, Athanasia Reimagined. No,
Oh,
yeah, I
that's
knew
that?
that.
Oh.
I know you did this, but I'm so really bad with like names. So I knew you were at the Spring Craft Bazaar. I just didn't know which booth you were with.
That's the one I couldn't ever. I kept wanting to pronounce that. I could not. I struggled with that when we were getting the spots ready and the tags, ready to go. And we still have. I still can't say Athanasia, whatever.
You said it right then.
Oh, did I? Athanasia? Damn. I could
But
not get it
he was
for
trying
nothing.
to say Athanasia.
Yeah.
I love that
mean,
name.
he was like,
Yeah, I struggled big time with it.
they call you euthanasia. Oh, those stinkers. Stinkers.
exactly. All right, so we are close to our hour.
Holy smokes.
And I heard some storms are rolling in.
Ruh-roh.
So we want to make sure that she gets home safely. We don't have far to go.
Yes.
So again, it was queenofribbons.com. If you want to have a reading with her, she can do Zoom. She can do, well, I'll let you explain it better than me. You know everything you can do.
Yep, I type it out for you. Those are actually on sale right now. BOGO, buy one, get one for a friend. So I hope people start booking because I really want to, give out that free one.
Yeah.
I've had people asking me, and I'm like, oh yeah, bring them in.
Nice.
So those are all my typed versions for mediumship, for just general insight. It's all buy one get one free. The Zoom ones are not. Those are going to be. I mean, it's the same price, but we'll have to make an appointment with that, or let's make it at the shop. Then we can do face to face.
Yep. Thursdays.
Yep.
And then as we get out of the festival outdoor season where, you're always, at the
Yep.
shows and stuff, this, late fall, early, throughout the winter, hopefully we can have you here on some weekends.
Right. Much love, Jen. Jackie, thank you so much. Says that you are well worth the money.
That's
that one.
That is a very good cheerleader of mine.
Yes.
That would be my mom.
And Mickey
Aw.
as well. Absolutely worth the investment. So
Oh, thank
that's
you,
what
Mickey. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. And she is. I mean, she just read him. She has read me
Like a book.
before.
She read me like a book.
I beg to differ in some areas.
Yeah.
We'll talk
She
about
was
that
spot
later.
on.
That sometimes within our energy we need to do a little dusting. So
Right.
So we better get the mop and broom.
Before we close out here, I did want to say some upcoming shows that we can announce. Our next show is with Nicole Beauchamp.
Beauchamp.
What is it?
Beauchamp.
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 I'm gonna clarify when she gets here because I always say Beauchamp. He says Beauchamp. We'll find out. That'll be a big part of the show.
Yes.
But she is the author of Haunted Bay City, Haunted Detroit, and her most recent book, Haunted Pubs and Bars of Michigan. So that just came out. So we'll have lots to talk about with that. We're really excited. October 5th. I believe it's October 5th. We have Of Virtue. They just got back from a European tour. They are a local made rock metal band. They are awesome. They're all over the radio, all over the place. They're coming
They're
back from
huge
Europe
right
right
now,
now. They're going on a mini U.S. tour when they get back, but then they will also be on our show right
That's
here.
awesome.
You can get a little glimpse of them on one of our pages where I announced that they're on here. You can see some of their one of their tours when they're in Germany. A little clip they did from that. These guys are on fire. So those are the two upcoming shows. We got more to come, but
Mickey, when you come and get in the corset and sit here 1 hour is not too short, but I appreciate it.
she's dying over here. She's dying.
I'm glad you're enjoying the show.
Oh, but you look gorgeous. It's well worth it.
Okay, thanks everybody for coming out. We appreciate you guys. So I'll leave it to her to finish it
Do
off.
my normal. We definitely love you all, and keep coming with it and seeing us every whatever. I mean, we're not even consistent right now.
Every couple of weeks.
Yeah, usually every couple weeks, but sometimes more.
Yes.
So with that, as always, keep it real.